Welcome back to the journey, folks. So today is actually all about raised garden beds, because we have a dream, or Gladys has a dream, and it's not this one. So a few years back when we were still in Virginia, I'd actually made her a raised garden bed there, and if I have a picture of it, I'll kind of show that here. And she really enjoyed that. It was a metal and wood raised garden bed, and yes, you can make garden beds, out of wood. They're not going to really hold up if you make them out of anything other than cedar and or the pressure treated type stuff. But as a lot of folks say that, hey, the pressure treated lumber is better than what it used to could, but we still don't want to trust that, right? And the problem with cedar, like those over there, is Gladys is allergic to cedar. Yeah, and we have it all over our property. So we do not want to do cedar garden beds just because of that reason. Other than that, they worked out perfectly fine. Even the one there in Virginia was cedar and metal. So for this one, we were actually reached out, and we're going to be doing a full metal garden bed and raised garden bed, because we have a dream. Well, like I said, Gladys has a dream, and this too is also not it. So this is the area where we're putting our garden. I apologize for the chickens and the guineas. They're right next to the coop. So this area here is going to be garden, and I want to try to see if I can do something to make this stuff go away and kind of show you the dream of what we're thinking of. I'm going to try, but I don't know if it's going to work out or not. So let's give it a shot.
So the high winds picked up today, baby. So we had to do a voiceover.
Yeah.
Yes. We had VEGEGA reach out to us for one of their products reviews. And it is going to be some garden beds, baby.
Raised garden beds.
Yes, just what we needed. Can you tell us more about these garden beds?
So we actually went to their page, their main page, where you can purchase your own raised garden bed from them, and just a little bit about them, their concept, right? They're natural, healthy, eco-friendly gardening, and they're all about the customer, right? They actually prefer using, it's a zinc, aluminum, magnesium, steel raised garden bed, and some of the key features to that is it will not get damaged from pests or mice. They're very eco-friendly, won't hurt your plants. It's very high tear resistant.
Wow.
They're long lasting, 20 plus years, 20 to 30. I mean, you can get a lot of lifetime out of these garden beds. And the high-low temperatures resistance is, extreme. They're pretty nice. One of the big things with this, the reason why we wanted to do the 32-inch tall is, for one, you don't have to bend down as far. And going through this, as we were putting these together, there was just so much plastic that you're taking off. So much plastic. And
well, they make it to where it's nice and secured, and you don't get any scratches along the way when they're delivering it to you. So they look like they take care of their product so well.
yes, they do. Yes, they do. Yeah, the shipping and the packaging was phenomenal. It was excellent. We had zero damage with anything coming in shipping. So yeah, as we're going through, just continue to put these together. Still fighting with the winds. The winds wanting to knock stuff over as we're building these boxes.
And yeah, I was too short to reach down to the bottom of it, so we do end up flipping it around so that we can put the bolts in on the other side, on the bottom. But it seemed pretty easy to do. It was pretty easy.
Yeah, it was
Instructions were easy.
not bad at all.
It does come with a book so that you can see which ones you want and how to build them. So yeah, or assemble them.
Most definitely.
They come in different colors too. Did you know that, love?
I did know that.
They come in like a creamy white color, off-white, in this green one, a blue one, and an orange, I believe. They have orange too. Yeah.
Yeah, I tried to get her to do it orange, but she said no. She wanted the green instead.
We wanted to stick to a more neutral. Yeah.
All right. Well, we're just about done with this, so let's see what else we have to do.
Yeah.
All right, at this point is where you'd actually start taking the rubber, and then basically going around the top here, all the way around. Probably start in the middle and then go all the way around. But we have additions that we're going to be adding to this. That's coming up here in a second. But we actually have to build another one of these just like this one. So, I guess without further ado,
Both of them complete. Time to put the little safety rubber on the top. Well, it took a bit. Both of them are finally done.
take breaks.
Yes. I mean, one is good, but when you got to do two, whew,
No, they're very, very easy to put together.
very easy.
Very easy. It's just very meticulous because you have all the bolts, the nuts, the washers.
Yeah.
But take your time.
Take your time, please. Especially like us, I have arthritis. And,
Yeah.
You know, bad back.
We're both broken. So.
But you know what?
Yeah.
It's a lot easier and better to do to assemble than the ones that I've done. I mean,
Yeah.
you have processing wood, cutting the wood, you know,
Yeah.
measuring it out and everything, and you know, they don't last long.
Yeah, these are amazing. So
These are amazing compared to that, and they are much larger than what I thought they would be. So I am excited about them.
yeah, so we had briefly talked about the additions.
Yes.
So I think we're gonna pick that up in the morning. What do you think?
Yeah.
All right. See you in the morning. So let's do a quick unboxing of our trellis. This is the edition that we chose. Actually, they have a few different options that you can get. We opted for the 6-foot trellis. I do believe it also comes in a 9-foot. And they also have a wall type trellis and other things. But we are doing the arched trellis.
Yep. It
Okay.
fits nicely with our garden bed.
Yep. So let's see how it all gets put together.
I wonder. I know. I like to wonder.
I don't know.
I know.
All right, well, while she's wondering, I'm going to go ahead and let y'all know that right now we got these boxes all set up. Today is actually a beautiful day. It's not windy, so we don't have to do the voiceover like we did at the very beginning. And with this,
Perfect.
we actually have accessories that goes along with this. We actually decided to do a arched trellis. So this is going to be the
Yes.
entrance to her amazing garden.
Yay.
And the rest of the garden is actually going to get fenced off. So at this portion, we will have an arched way trellis. At some point, I'll probably have to get it like a gate or build a gate that we put in here. Just to be able to keep the chickens and the varmints and stuff out. So for what we're doing, we need to have 49 inches in between the two garden boxes. And then we're going to get to assembling this trellis.
Yay.
And where you like it?
Yep, that's where I like it.
All right.
Yeah, because you know what? I'm thinking we'll probably get 2 more smaller ones. I can go right here. And then one over there. Just like,
Maybe.
maybe. I'm in love with this product. I'm very happy. So far I'm happy.
All right, well, let's get to building the trellis. So with this one, you're not building it separately. You actually build it directly onto your boxes. So if you're going to be putting your boxes together and then doing the trellis, go ahead and leave out some of the screws that you're going to be doing so you don't have to take them back out.
Yeah,
But if
so-
it's something that you're adding later, So
we can
that's
form
fine.
the top and then we'll connect everything.
Yeah. So we did leave all of our screws loose. That way we were able to get them out.
Alrighty then. We already separated them to 49 inches apart. And now we're going to get the A's and the A2. So the A1's on the left side over here, or your right, and A2 is going to be on your left side.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, as long as you're putting the A1s with A1s, A2s with A2s, should be fine. Also, save your hardware, the nuts and the washers that you originally put into your box, because with this, with the accessories, they're only sending you the longer bolts to install it. You're still utilizing your old hardware.
Okay.
So we're going to go ahead and start assembling our trellis here.
Yeah, it has a specific way. You know, your A1 on one side, A2 on the other. That way, in the end, they all connect together. And remember, when you're putting these little bars right here on the side, that they have a certain way of going.
Yes, you can put them in backwards, and I think I put every single one of mine in backwards, and I had to go around and redo it again.
Yeah, I only did 2 when I caught on. I was looking at it like, whoa, this is not right. But yeah, it has a way. It does.
Yeah, you got to look at the pictures in the book.
Yeah, those are important. So here we are doing the arches. We are following what the book's instructions are.
Yes.
As you can see, it is pretty tall. Anson took out the ladder.
Yeah, unfortunately, I only have, it's basically a 5-foot ladder. So having a 32-inch box with a 6-foot tall arched trellis, yeah, we did not have enough room.
Yeah, we didn't account for, okay, so it is 6 feet tall when it's standing on itself, by itself. But we have 32-inch tall raised garden beds. So that makes a lot of a difference.
You're adding almost 3 feet
yeah,
to the
imagine. You're getting, yeah, if you had a 9-footer there. But it's beautiful because I can actually hang some lights off of that too.
Most definitely.
Make my
And
little...
It doesn't help that both Gladys and I are afraid of heights. She's a little more afraid than I am, especially on ladders. So, yeah, as we're kind of going through, you'll see here in a bit that we had to kind of adapt and overcome. It has nothing to do with the product itself or the book.
Nope.
It's only because we did not have the proper equipment.
Which is just a ladder, pretty much. We
to
just
be able to get all the way to the top.
And we're afraid of heights.
So let's see what we do.
So it was very, very tall that our ladder couldn't reach all the way up there. So we went ahead and unscrewed them from the flower bed frame, and we laid it down so that we can finish putting in the rest of the bars that need to be finished.
Having a proper ladder is good and all, but this is not how you're supposed to do it per the book. So we're just going to go ahead and get all this thrown in. Basically, you're just putting all these pieces in staggered.
Yes.
As it goes along. So let us get this done, get put back in, and then we'll bring it back.
Well, guys, we are done with our VEGEGA garden beds, as you can see. And we're done also with the addition of the trellis, which is how many feet, baby?
This is supposed to be 6 foot tall.
Yeah, and
that's
more
on
than that.
that's on 32-inch beds.
So yeah,
yeah,
it took us a bit to figure out, but I think the best thing for us was just taking it all off, putting it down, putting everything on it, and then putting it back on. Because we're short, and
we're short.
Our ladder is short. But gosh, I love it. Other than that,
yeah,
you love it. I can't wait to fill it in.
So unfortunately, I am gonna have to take this apart to be able to prep the ground here. We do
Yes.
still have to get some more materials. We actually plan on putting down a fabric along with some gravel and wire mesh underneath to keep the critters and stuff out from underneath.
Yes.
That will be coming at a different time, but for now, this is it. You get to see the assembly of everything.
Yes.
So if you're interested in getting your own garden boxes, we are actually an affiliate with this product. And no extra cost to you if you click down in the link to get your own box. It does kind of help us a little bit by getting a little bit of a kickback.
Yeah.
But other than that,
I'm a happy camper.
Mama's happy.
Yes.
I'm happy. And I'm ready to start getting some vittles put into this thing because it's a lot better than our other ones. All right. So,
All right, guys.
got anything else you'd like to add?
No, nothing else, love.
All right. So with that being said, get out there and thank a veteran with every chance you get.
Not only on Veterans Day.
And
We'll see you on the next one.
Veteran.